Welcome to the MineSanity podcast. What's up, guys? My name's Eric, aka Azrael Eternity, and welcome to the MineSanity podcast. With us today, Gravewalker.
Hey yo.
And
Jackass.
Yeah, what he said.
Today is June 18th of 2013, and Minecraft 1.6 is just around the corner, apparently.
I would assume.
They're cranking out snapshots with a lot of bug fixes, so they're making it seem to want to get it pushed out pretty quickly.
And suddenly next week it's just going to be added unicorns. You are welcome.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me all that much since we already have horses.
No.
But...
You would have... I know exactly what would happen. They wouldn't have unicorns. They would add in My Little Pony.
I quit.
I quit Minecraft. Minecraft, it was good knowing you, but sayonara.
I know. It's like, Dinnerbone, what the fuck?
Dinnerbone, fuck you.
And then all the Minecraft guys have to be like excited about it. Be like, yeah, My Little Pony. This is
And then
great.
you never see a Minecraft video ever again.
Pause be like, fuck this, I'm out.
No, Paz would call himself a Pozicorn and then embrace it. So he would be the only one ever making Minecraft videos again.
I'm pretty sure the server would just shut down.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. I don't know any of the Minecrackers that are bronies. But...
I don't want to know if they are, honestly.
I have a couple of friends that are bronies, and they are complete jackasses.
You're one of them?
Funny enough, I was actually in line at Target yesterday doing some shopping, and
there was a fully grown man with a My Little Pony t-shirt on.
No, thankfully it was actually amusing to me because it was a little girl, probably 8 or 9 years old, buying My Little Pony trading cards. I was just like, see, this is the age group that show is supposed to be for. I applaud you.
Now, the cards, why?
It's just like any other thing,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
It's like Pokemon.
Pokemon cards. I had Pokemon cards.
I still have Pokemon cards. I actually have a couple of Pokemon cards that are worth a lot of money.
They're only worth what somebody is willing to pay you for them. That's what my
And a lot of people are willing to pay some money, so that means that they'll start bidding more.
Then I would get rid of them now while they're still willing to buy them.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait a couple of years, wait for it to go on the down low.
Right.
Don't speak. Oh, man.
So, stuff going on, things, discussions, topics. MineSanity news. After this, actually, I'm going to be going to record a MineSanity episode. I think Banjo recorded one today also.
I started to, and then I got whipped up into Hidden with a couple of friends.
Gotcha.
And I'll probably be editing the video I've had sitting on my hard drive for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so...
Good job, Grave.
We're making it back to MineSanity.
Yeah.
I'm going to be building my barn. Is what mine is.
I'm gonna be building a barn in my single player, so that's gonna be fun.
Well,
nice. Just don't copy mine.
Fun.
I've made a completely beautiful design that you are going to be jelly of, so you're welcome.
Well, I'll make sure to get my video out of mine before yours.
What you talking about? I'm recording it right now.
Bitch,
What?
I got this done. It happened 3 seconds ago.
Wow.
So yeah, stuff.
Things and
I'm-
stuff.
I'm looking at the change logs for, all the stuff that's going to happen in 1.6, and we had already talked about the whole UHC sort of updates, changing the the crafting requirements for golden apples and.
I think they changed that back, didn't they?
Did they?
No, they didn't change it back. They're keeping it as it is. Because
They just made golden apples more OP.
I think so. They made it a little bit better, and they also
Yeah.
changed.
They now give you 2 extra hearts above the 10 heart limit.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
I don't think that stacks though, which is really kind of good.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going into a battle with 12 hearts versus somebody that's 10 hearts, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Does that go away after the
It
effect?
goes away after the effect goes away, yeah.
It's like a potion effect.
Gotcha.
I think it's 3 minutes.
That's pretty
Something
good.
like that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I would definitely support that. But more and more, it's making me think that we need to do a UHC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right after this, I have a map loaded.
I don't know if it would work with the 3 of us.
I don't know. 3 people could do a good Hunt the Dragon UHC.
Yeah, we could. We'll have to do that one of these days. Probably not today.
Asriel had a wonderful idea of take a shot every time you die in hidden.
Yeah. It was a thought.
Alcohol poisoning. As would Grave. Asriel, on the other hand, would probably just
I'd have probably 1 or 2.
you'd have
however long it takes for me to become the hidden.
Pretty much.
Wow.
And you know what? The hidden is really hard to play when you have like a full server of 9 people. It is difficult, especially in Dojo. That is like the worst map ever.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
It's good when you have like 2 or 3 people, and then when you add 5 or 6 more to that.
yeah. Dojo's not the greatest, but I mean, some maps are completely impossible to play as hidden. Like sewers is completely impossible to play. And
now sewers, I'm fine with.
Well, sewers is great for the Iris, not for hidden. Hidden's just going to get fucked on that.
I think it's pretty easy.
If you have 6 people, like unless you have grenades, if you have a whole bunch of people camping in the pipes, hidden's not going to be able to get close and, swipe kill anybody. You have to wait for them to get out into the open areas, and if they're smart, they won't.
Today I was playing hidden in Dojo, like I was saying, and all these people were clumped into one little area, and a couple of them were 1 swipes away from death, but I was 1 shot away from death. So I was all out of grenades.
SOL.
It's too bad. Much. It's too bad you weren't Azrael.
Oh,
well,
fly in, kill, fly away.
So I think I just found a bug.
In what?
What would that be?
On the server, my beacon's not spinning.
Oh, that's just lag. That happens.
It's not lagging. It's anyhow.
Anyways.
It's my server. It's perfect.
It's shiny. Speaking of shiny things, FTB.
Meh.
I recently just got into Thaumcraft, and I don't have a love-hate relationship with it yet. It's still on the side of hate. But it's getting more towards love-hate. But I have discovered that the best thing that I can do is try to get Essentia into files and then use the files towards making stuff, because then I don't have to worry about spilling stuff out.
Yeah.
Because currently in the mining world, by where my book and everything back is, there is a dangerous amount of flux. And things randomly catch on fire.
Oh no, it's probably lightning.
No, there's no weather. It's some of the
lightning, and it's just lighting on fire. Nice.
Yeah, and it's some of the same spots over and over again.
Well,
it's just randomly catches on fire. Oh, great.
There's a saying for this, Asriel. It's you done fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't planning on using that area very much longer, so in all fairness, meh.
In all fairness, you destroy the server.
Well, that's why I was moving into like putting Essentia into vials and then using the vials because then I can control it a little bit better.
Yeah, well,
And it's ended up working out a lot better for me.
I've
So-
got to say that I've kind of lost the my love for FTB over the past few days.
Because you spent so much time on there, possibly.
Yes,
Burn
Alright.
yourself out.
Yeah, I need to cool off for a few days. But the only issue is, I have like almost no games that I enjoy playing by myself besides Minecraft. And cut the podcast there.
So what I got out of that was Banjo doesn't like playing with himself. Is that right?
Pretty much. Banjo likes touching other people in games with knives.
Okay.
Wow. MineSanity, the creepy ass podcast.
What are you talking about? That was completely normal, right? Right?
Right?
Sure.
So, yeah, good times. Good times. Good
Wonderful times.
Good times.
Freaking horrible times. Jesus, we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, that happens.
I'm looking at a GameSpot. I guess we could probably mention the Oculus Rift thing. Oculus Rift is getting an erotic adventure game called Wicked Paradise, in which players can, well, as it says, quote, imagine playing Leisure Suit Larry, but instead of watching a screen, you're inside the game.
What?
Exactly.
Is this supposed to be like some kind of console that you can get in the game?
No.
What?
Oculus Rift is the 3D
headset thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
now it hit him.
oh.
Yeah, it's the currently one of the farthest forward as far as virtual reality headset games.
So
or
basically,
games.
Google Glass.
No,
No,
more
much
more
better.
engrossing.
Look it up now.
Okay, let's go to Google. Oculus Rift.
Basically,
I cannot
it's
spell good.
It's here's the Leisure.
Oh!
Imagine you are inside the game. Reads the Wicked Paradise website. Imagine the world and its inhabitants looking highly realistic. Imagine walking to a bar in Wicked Paradise, noticing a beautiful lady, talking to her and seducing her. Imagine playing your cards right and having passionate, wild sex with her.
So in other words, this is
All
just basically this is basically the porn on your head kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, where can I buy one of these?
It hasn't been released yet.
Damn.
Well, if you would have, kickstarted it, you could have had one, but
I don't even think the people
No.
that contributed to Kickstarter have gotten it yet.
Pre-order
Oh, yeah.
now.
they have.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of people that have it.
Oh,
$300. Screw that.
for an advanced way to masturbate.
Pretty much.
You know the thing that just came to mind with this?
Hmm.
That covers your eyes.
Yeah. But not
Somebody
your ears,
walks
hopefully.
in and you're screwed. Because you
Lock
never know.
doors.
Well, it's still the point that
Lock your fucking door, Grave. Have you had an experience like this? Has your mama caught you? I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. So,
No, it's just deal with the joke, whatever.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Either day.
It's interesting.
Um,
I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Azrael, what day are we posting this podcast?
Either Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't really figured it out yet. I had decided last week that I kind of wanted to move it to Thursdays, but part of me wants to keep it on Wednesdays.
Okay, so whether it's Wednesday, if it's Wednesday, then today, Sigs and I release our first episode of Kaizo Caverns. If it's Thursday, then we released it yesterday.
Yeah.
Shameless
And-
self-promotion.
Yeah,
Hey.
shameless. But
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
the first few episodes are kind of lame. Like the first episode, we got 2 wool. Um, Now, granted, this is an older map, so it's easier to get the wolves because he didn't really know exactly what he was doing. But
Well,
the next one we're
yeah.
planning on doing is legendary.
Oh dear God.
Yes. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
What?
Hmm.
Should we just like stop the podcast now? Just have a 5-minute episode and end on a high note.
Aye.
Oh, what is this? I'm looking on GameSpot. $100 million Beyonce game lawsuit settled.
Beyonce had a game.
What?
Singer-actress Beyonce Knowles has settled a $107 million lawsuit over supposedly backing out of a deal for a motion-based dance game called Star Power Beyonce.
Wow. Just wow. The fact that they actually were going to make a game like that.
The lawsuit dates back to June 2010 when Gate 5 alleged that Knowles entered into a, quote, service and exclusive license agreement, end quote, to make a new game. Gate 5 filed a suit in 2011 claiming Knowles had made an extortionate demand for a new compensation package. This maneuver reportedly backfired, driving away the financer and leading to Knowles to pulling out of the project and thus breaching the agreement. As a result, Gate 5 says that Knowles destroyed Gate 5's business and drove 70 people into unemployment the week before Christmas. Wow! So Beyonce got sued and lost.
Oh wait, she lost?
Yeah, she lost because she backed out of a game deal that she was supposed to be part of, and it caused the business essentially to go under.
Oh, jeez.
And it says drove 70 people into unemployment the week before Christmas. So she had to pay $107 million to that company.
Well, that's like a week's paycheck for her, so that's not really.
Or something.
Well, not quite that much, but yeah, that's wow. That sucks.
Yeah.
That would definitely hurt. That's hilarious, but wow.
That's hilarious that 70 people lost their jobs the week before Christmas, but
Oh yeah, definitely. What?
I'm trying to find more news, but there's not a whole lot posted, which is strange considering that E3 just happened, fairly
Yeah.
recently.
well, that's because all the game news came out during E3.
Yeah.
But we've already talked about this. Xbox One's dead. PS4 lives. PS4 wins. PS4.
I can't remember the name of the game now. It's going out of my mind. The Division. I don't know if you guys have seen trailers for that.
Nope.
Oh, it looks amazing. The best way to explain it is a multiplayer, open world, first-person shooter. In which players receive missions and compete against AIs, but in the same area of operations, which is New York City, you can enter into player versus player engagements.
So kind of like Elder Scrolls Online.
But you're functioning as a group.
Oh, so it's more like World of Warcraft, only a first-person shooter.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, that's confusing.
It seems like it's going to be really cool. And then I guess there's a version for tablets that you can control drones in the game to assist your team.
Huh.
So you could have
That'd be
people playing on the computer or playing on Xbox or playing on PS3 or PS4. I don't know what's being released for. And you could have somebody that is on a tablet PC that is controlling a drone in the game. that can, spot enemies. It can, drop aid. It can do a bunch of other things.
Okay, so I'm looking it up. Is it Tom Clancy The Division?
Yes.
Okay, so it is an upcoming massively multiplayer online third-person tactical shooter action role-playing video game. Developed by Ubisoft Massive under the Tom Clancy brand for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. It was announced during Ubisoft's E3 2003 press conference with a 7-minute gameplay demo.
Okay, excuse me. It's third person.
Yeah, third person.
Aw.
But I mean, like, first-person games, like massively multiplayer, do not make sense to me. You can't really see that much.
And
No,
you can in real life?
Yes,
the thing that's
absolutely.
neat about it is it's a persistent world that people can go into and engage with other people in a shooter platform, which that doesn't really happen.
Yeah, I don't think there really are any MMO shooters.
Yeah. I mean, there's some that have shooting.
Well, yeah, but...
There's World of Warcraft, kind of? Not really?
Well, that's...
We don't talk about that one here.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Well, I for one, have never played World of Warcraft.
Like
I've played it, 30-day free trial that they have.
I can't stand that game.
I have a copy of World of Warcraft directly in front of me that I had bought with the intention of trying it, but never installed it.
It's not even worth installing. Don't waste your hard drive space.
Okay.
Yeah, that about says it. I think that this is going to be really cool. The demo that they showed was really interesting looking, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if it says... Oh, it's brand for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So I guess I'm going to be getting a PlayStation 4 so I can play this.
Oh, they're not doing anything for PC with it?
Nope. No PC.
They may in the future.
Yeah. It could always get ported over. But that was something from E3 that I was looking forward to.
Yeah, that looks really cool, actually.
Speaking of games that aren't being going for the PCs, I thought I saw somewhere that Destiny isn't going to be on PC.
Destiny.
It's the new Bungie game.
New Bungie game. That really sums it up for me. Thank you. Okay, Destiny.
Wow.
Official site of Destiny. Okay, so
we'll go to the wiki. Well, no, we'll use the wiki page again. Destiny is an upcoming action role-playing game, first-person shooter game set in a mythic science fiction. Yeah, Bungie.
Halo. I thought I never heard of Bungie before, but I remembered. Oh yeah, now I remember.
Bungie was the original company that did Halo.
Yes. Okay.
The first 3 Halo games.
The first 3 Halo movies. The fourth one we don't talk about here.
Halo games. Sorry. And is being published by Activision. So that makes me kind of worried about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing as SimCity being produced by EA. It's like, yes, Maxis is a really great game company and they produce really good content. But EA is kind of the devil. It's like, yes, Bungie creates really good games and really good storylines and everything, but Activision is kind of the shit.
Well, depending on
in a
who
negative
to,
way.
Okay.
In a negative way.
Clarification.
Clarification. Activision shit. The shit of a negative aspect.
Of a negative persuasion.
Yes. But that game's only going to be on consoles. It's not going to be on any PC platform. Yeah, I was kind of miffed about that.
I'm not playing it.
It is also going to be released to PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360. So, if I have a PlayStation 4, then that's great. If I don't, I still have my 360. Yay! What else is coming up? Isn't hey! DayZ
DayZ, I can't wait for.
Yeah, DayZ is gonna be freaking awesome.
We have to do a MineSanity plays on that.
Yeah. I'm trying to find any more info for DayZ, but it's not, it doesn't have any sort of release date when alpha is.
Yeah, it's still in heavy development right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Kind of on the line of that, I told you guys, I found, well, Steam had a deal for War Z for like $4, so got that. I'm not really impressed with it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good game. It's just,
it's just not good.
It's not when you expect it.
Yeah, I mean the game literally is just a rip-off of the DayZ mod, but
Well, they saw the success and they tried to push it out as fast as they could. For clarification, it is under Steam as the DayZ, and it is now available for $14.99. It has a Metascore of 20
out of 20,
out of 100.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, you mean War Z?
Or yeah, excuse me, War Z.
Yeah, that's basically, I looked on their site because I saw that and was a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way Metascore works is the bulk of that scale comes from the last 12 ratings. And the majority of them are bad because people...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty shitty system.
Well,
I mean, like there could be a majority of really, really good reviews.
well, I'm sure
there was actually quite a few of them. I looked down through, but the top ones, no.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I might be reading it entirely wrong, but
Granted, 100 could be completely horrible, but
yeah. I don't know that something could get 100 and have any negative reviews. It seems highly unlikely.
But yeah, DayZ, we are definitely doing a group thing on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Isn't
basically,
DayZ gonna be,
huh?
Isn't it gonna cost money? Like
What?
the actual game, DayZ?
Yes, it's being released as a standalone game.
Damn.
They're from what I have seen and heard, they're going to be releasing it in the same sort of way that Minecraft was originally released, with like a rollout. Essentially, they're going to have an open alpha, which you pay X dollars. Then they have open beta, you pay X more dollars. If you haven't
Wait,
bought it already.
wasn't Minecraft free at one point?
No.
No, really?
No.
Huh? Because when it was free for like the first, like inf dev or something.
The standalone game was not. The website-based one, I believe, was for a short
Well,
while.
the website is still free.
Well, yeah, but that's all that is like creative, and it doesn't go into any of the new stuff or something.
That's true. I think it's stuck in like the 1.6 beta.
Yeah, or something along those
equivalent.
lines.
Yeah.
But they're doing a rollout sort of payment. Like if you buy it in open alpha, it's X dollars. If you buy it in beta, then it would be Y dollars. If you buy standalone when it's released, it's Z dollars.
Ooh, Astro's doing math.
X, Y, Z. But yeah, that's from what I've heard, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
So I think that's smart, and I definitely think that we're gonna be buying it as soon as it becomes open alpha.
Oh yeah, and then if you have the open alpha, is it gonna be like you have to pay again?
No, it's like I said, it's just gonna be exactly like Minecraft, is what I'm hearing. If you buy it in open alpha, then you get a full copy of the game once it goes release. You get all of the updates. You don't have to pay anything extra.
That's awesome.
Well, it's smart because then they get people that are getting it in the open alpha, and that funds development.
That's true. Yeah.
And then if they get in beta, that also funds development. And then they have the full retail release, where it's being pushed from Steam, and Steam's gonna sell the crap out of it.
Well, yeah, everybody loves DayZ.
Yeah.
What is it about zombie games that are so successful?
I don't know. I mean, like I've always played of the zombie game genre. I've mostly played more Left 4 Dead, and that's more to me of a comical sort of survival, where some of it's very animated. But I've always had fun with that because of the characters. Not so much Left 4 Dead 2 because I hate all of the characters except for Nick.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Nick.
He doesn't have an accent.
Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Ellis.
You're thinking of Ellis.
Ellis is just hilarious to me.
It's just a bunch of stereotypes.
Yes.
Is what it
and
is.
That's not funny?
It to some degree. But Left 4 Dead 2, I had loads of fun because, there
You
wasn't...
still need to get Left 4 Dead 2, so you need to play through that.
Well, I needed to get it for PC. I have it for Xbox. But as far as DayZ, the thing that's going to be more interesting about that is, the limited...
It's open world.
It's open world. There's limited inventory space. It's a lot of inventory management.
It's going to be like Minecraft, only with more zombies and less creepers.
I was gonna more say it's gonna be more like like Skyrim. I mean, I haven't played Skyrim specifically.
Is a good ass game.
That it is.
But it's gonna be more like that, where inventory management is so critical. Minecraft, you can store stuff. DayZ, you can't really. You can just set it on the ground.
Well, you can store stuff in Skyrim, and you can store stuff in DayZ, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
DayZ, you have your inventory, and that's it.
Really? I could have sworn that was like...
You can put stuff into vehicles, but,
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Those aren't exactly persistent all the time, and they can get stolen.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I think it's probably in the same light as Skyrim in that, the more stuff that you're carrying, the slower that you are, because you have to
I really like the idea of you have to keep yourself hydrated, you have to keep yourself fed, you have to keep yourself with ammo. It is a lot of strategizing for what's it called? The inventory.
Yeah. Planning ahead.
Yeah, you have to plan ahead a lot. And that is why I'm going to fail horribly at that game. But aside from that,
Azrael's going to have a sniper rifle.
If you can find one.
Should I take the shot? Take the shot! Take the shot! Took the shot!
Oh, you killed Banjo.
Banjo? What was it? They were talking about it on, I think, the Rooster Teeth podcast. They were talking about a game that I guess if you were playing online, I think it was an original Xbox game, that if people in your party that you were playing with died, the system cut the microphone on them.
Oh, no, that'd be beautiful.
So that you couldn't communicate with them. Like they got moved into this separate channel.
And they couldn't move back in.
Yeah, until like a checkpoint was reached. I can't for the life of me remember what game it was. But that just sounded like it would be absolutely amazing. To have something.
That definitely would add another layer of realism to it.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's a way to like mod like Skype or something to latch onto a game and then cut someone off when they die.
Well, like with DayZ, and I know with Warzy because I've experienced this many times. When you die, because I'll always use just the proximity chat, which is built into the game, and when you die, well, you're gone, so you can't talk. Now, the weird thing with Warzy is it gives you like 60 seconds where you're just hovering around your dead body and you can still talk.
Huh.
I don't really understand why.
Well, Grave, obviously it's to contact the spirits that have just passed in this.
The only thing I've used it for is, hey guys, if you want some free stuff, it's over here. Surrounded by zombies, but there if you want.
I think that would be actually that sort of aspect would be really cool for hidden.
Yeah, because then people can't say he's over by the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have people
Nice.
watching. I mean, you could still bounce around and watch the cameras and stuff and talk to each other, but you can't talk to the player that's still living.
Yeah, actually, a lot of game modes in TF2, like Saxon Hail and stuff like that, do that with voice chat, where they'll actually cut off dead
Well,
people.
most of the Call of Duty games, if you're playing Search and Destroy, also do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
It's
It is a
really,
common thing.
well, yeah, it's common, but it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
But especially in War Z, or not War Z, DayZ, where if you die, you're dead. Then you're just gone.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that would probably. I don't know that would work for DayZ unless you're using the actual game's communications.
Yeah, you have to use
Whereas-
the in-game chat.
Yeah, whereas us, would be going through comms or going through Skype or
Yeah.
something along those
Well-
lines.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
sure there's some kind of private channel thing that you can set up that'll detect deaths and stuff. I don't know. It could be possible.
I'm sure it's possible. It'd just be a pain because you probably have to code it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having very very many days now that school is out that I'm just sitting here and going like, what should I do now? I'm bored.
Start coding.
Eh. Yeah, I would have to look into some APIs though.
Banjo, build us a website if you're bored.
Ooh, okay. Almost done.
Right.
There was
Anyways.
way too much space bar there.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more spacebar.
Actually, I
Okay,
never
then.
hit the
Really?
space bar at all in there.
Grave, you really don't know what that's from?
I can't name it offhand at least.
It's from Saturday Night Live. It's
Oh, that'd
Christopher
be why.
Walken.
You know, I watched that episode. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but I watched that episode.
I don't have
He,
TV.
he says, I got a fever, the only prescription is more cowbell, is the actual line.
Oh, right, the cowbell thing.
Yeah, I was adapting it to the current situation. Way to pick up on that.
Thank you. I have a wonderful ability to pick up on things that are so obvious.
No.
Right.
Moving on.
Let's take a Minecraft break.
Wish that I
Okay, then.
could...
And we'll be back after this short commercial break.
Commercial? You think we're getting paid for this?
Coca Pop.
Cocoa Pop?
No, Coca Pop. Like Coca-Cola, only Coca
Oh.
Pop, because we can't do actual brands.
MineSanity Cola.
MineSanity Cola.
Yeah.
Cola of
I
champions.
don't
and,
particularly care
us.
that our thing is MS. MS Cola. It'll give you multiple sclerosis. Yeah. Great advertising. Good job, guys. We're hugely
And
popular.
we're back.
Look at all this feedback that we're getting about our cola.
It gave me goddamn disease.
Actually, that's funny that you should say it because right now, I guess there's, well, not I guess, there's a recall for the specific brand of berries, berry mix that Costco has sold. And so we've been getting, because it's, I guess it was contaminated with hepatitis A.
What?
What?
Isn't that like an STD or something?
No, well, it has. There's
technically.
there's like 7 or 8 different types of hepatitis. Cold sores are one type of hepatitis.
I thought cold sores were
You're
herpes.
thinking of hepatitis B and hepatitis C.
But I thought
those
cold
ones are
sores were herpes.
Huh? Oh,
Cold
no,
sores are
you're-
herpes.
Yeah, you're right. It's okay. It's similar to herpes in that there's multiple strains. Anyways, hepatitis A is a liver disease, which can cause your liver to fail if not treated and die. So I guess it hasn't
And
even
here
been.
they were going to be healthy and get berries. And
I
dying.
know, I know. And it's the antioxidant ones, the ones that's supposed to help your immune system. So people
Now,
have been
kids,
coming
this
in.
is an example of irony.
People have been coming in.
Really?
People have been coming in to return them and everything, and we're like trying to explain, which ones exactly, because there was only one specific type out of a brand that we sell, and we sell, I guess, a couple different things by that brand. And so
If you're shopping at Costco, you better be expected to get explained stuff too, quite a lot.
let me explain something to you right here, right here,
Right here. All rise in the court.
All right. Let me explain something at you. But I guess a
Hold
lot of people
on
have been
now,
returning
hold
them and returning the wrong ones, and we're trying to explain to them, just like, no, you don't have the right ones. But okay, I'm gonna give you money back anyways, because otherwise you're gonna yell at me. But we get people that come in. We get people that come in, and this is like exactly how they phrase it when they approach the counter. It's like, yeah, we have some of those hepatitis berries. It's like, wow. Say it a little louder. And then people that are right next to them in the refunds line, they're having conversations with, yeah, I got the hepatitis berries. And people asking us for medical advice. It's like, do you think I would be giving a medical advice? If I'm a doctor, I don't think that I'm going to work at the refunds counter at Costco. I might want to go to an actual licensed
Do I look like I have a
practitioner.
PhD?
Actually, funnily enough, we have some people that have teaching credentials, and bachelor's degrees and master's degrees that work as cashiers, simply because they realized after all of the work that they did that they really hate kids. But no, people are asking us for medical advice, and it's just like, what the hell do you want me to tell you? I work the refunds counter at Costco. But we tell them, go over to the pharmacy, talk to them, see what they say. But largely,
they probably send them back to you, don't they?
It's like,
so wait, you're sending the stupid people over to the hapless souls of the pharmacy counter just so they can send them to the doctor.
Yeah, pretty
More
much.
or less.
Why don't you just cut out the middleman?
We try
Where'd be
to,
the fun in that?
but people don't believe us. They're just like, yeah, you should go talk to your doctor, because we got a whole big thing about it. If people ask, tell them, check with their doctor and see if they need to get the hepatitis A vaccine. And
Man, I don't got no doctor. I shop at Costco.
hey, Costco's high end. I would believe that if they said they shopped at Walmart. But
I came to Costco for one thing, and I got hepatitis. No, it's better than
I come into
Walmart.
Costco. I was coming here for buy one thing, and I ended up buying 30 things, spent $400, and I got hepatitis. That was not on my list.
Boy, do you see this? Hepatitis is not on my shopping list. She shoves a list in your face. What, nothing?
Anyhow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. How about those tangents?
Huh?
How about those tangents?
How about those tangents?
I come into Costco for one thing, and the only thing I get is hepatitis.
Hepatitis. It's like diabetes.
Oh.
Diabetes. Get your diabetes testing supplies from Liberty Mutual.
Speaking of diabetes, Epic
Oh,
Mealtime?
Yes.
So I sent my friend one of his videos. It was, I think, the fast food lasagna one.
Okay.
And I was like, this video gave me diabetes. And he was like, I got cancer. The cancer got diabetes. And then I got diabetes from watching this video. And I was like, well, if you got cancer, then the cancer probably has cancer too.
Yo,
What?
dog, I heard you like cancer, so we put some cancer in your cancer, so you can die while you die.
So you can kill the cancer that's killing you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez, what the fuck goes on in our heads?
That's a really
I'm
bad
sure there's
question.
a lot of people that want to know that. I tried following my own train of thought. Like, I don't know. I think my wife was driving, and I was just like off in my own little world, and it just went bip 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 bip. Wait, how did I get here? It's like that was not what I was planning on
Yeah,
well,
I
it's
hate
like
it when
walking
that
into
happens.
Costco and you buy hepatitis.
Banjo,
All
you've
right.
killed that. You've killed
Yeah,
that meme,
we've
right?
we've killed it
No,
dead.
no,
I
no.
think
I
I think
mean,
it's time to wrap this up.
no. I mean,
Um,
think about it. It's like
no,
you go
no,
into
we're
your
not
local
thinking
Wait,
about
spot.
it. No,
wait,
we're not
wait,
thinking
wait,
about
wait.
it.
Where is it? Where is it? Mute.
There's it. And thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.